Hello everyone, my name is Ellen from Are We There Yet, the channel for parents that want to explore the world with their kids. In this video I want to show you what we took in our kids' carry-on when we took a long-haul flight to Vietnam and Thailand. For hand luggage we just used Eastpak bags because they can store a lot of stuff and they are easy to carry for everyone. Now don't forget that if you're backpacking, for example in Asia, you're gonna have to take all your stuff from hostel to hostel, so make sure that everything you put in your kids' carry-on is useful for later on the trip too. One of the things that you're worried about when you take a long-haul flight with your kids is that they're not gonna sleep, right? So you wanna make sure that everything in their backpack is there so they can have a good night's sleep, or as good as possible at least. So we bring a blanket for each kid. Then we bring some of these sleeping masks, a neck pillow. These are inflatable, so they're really easy to carry around. And some earplugs. Not all of the kids use everything, but then they have it in case it's necessary. And all these things you can use when they go on a bus or they go on a sleeper's train, for example in Chiang Mai. A kid on a full stomach is a happy kid. Now we always bring an extra bag of snacks. They can choose something every once in a while. It keeps them happy. Make sure you bring enough entertainment in your kids' backpack so they can keep themselves occupied. I got this great tip from a colleague of mine. She said that she always takes a drawing pad for her kids and some pencils, and the kids can draw every once in a while and they can write something down. It almost functions like a journal, so I think that was a great idea. So this year we will definitely be doing that. We always bring some activity books on the level of the kid that's using it. Some reading books. I took these as an example because they're so small. I found this small comic book, and these are small books. You don't have them really for small kids yet, but they're really convenient if you have teenagers that read a lot like mine. Then I'm a really big fan of smart games. These games can be played alone. They're kind of riddles that have to be solved. They go in a lot of levels, and we have 8 different ones. Put 2 of them in each kid's bag and they can just play on their own level. They can switch them around. It's really great. You have them in these ones and you have them in books. We always bring some board games because on the airport or something they can play with more than one person. And then for some fantasy playing, for example, our boy likes to play with his cars, so we bring a bag of cars. Don't be too strict with the screen time on a long-haul flight. Make it easy for yourself. Let them watch the movies. Let them play on their iPad, their cell phone, or their games. Whatever it takes to keep them happy, quiet, and peaceful. So make sure you have a headphone for all your kids. Make sure that you have their cell phones, their iPads, their games. We don't have an iPad for every kid, but we can switch them around. Avoid drama with your smaller kids and just bring their comfort items. So we made sure we brought Oscar, the stuffed animal of our foster son. We almost lost him in Hanoi. Fortunately, we had to return to the city after a few days. The hostel called us that they found him and that they would keep him till we came back. Our son was really lucky. Avoid this drama, learn from our mistakes. Make sure you're prepared for when things go wrong. So we always bring an extra outfit, for example when our luggage doesn't arrive in the airport on time, or when somebody gets sick. And speaking of getting sick, always bring bags. Ziplocs are very useful, don't want to explain why. And also some gum for the older kids, just to avoid sickness on the plane, or even when the plane lands. For their ears, it can be helpful. Okay, I hope you liked this video. If so, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Bye!